It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. Dear Ryan and Sissany, this out of Koreatown. I looked in my husband's call log on his phone and noticed that he has a crazy amount of calls from one girl. I don't know who she is. It makes me nervous. So I brought up the girl's name in conversation, but more of like talking about a character from Grey's Anatomy, and I saw him jerk his head really quick. Then when I said it was from Grey's, he kind of relaxed.
Wow.
Very suspicious, she says. So is it Carolina or Carolina?
Carolina.
Carolina, thanks for coming on. Now, what was the character's name in Grey's Anatomy that you said?
Oh, Maggie.
Maggie. Interesting.
Maggie.
Okay. So, we only know that there's been a lot of conversations with this Maggie. Is there any possible reason that would make sense as to why he'd be talking to this person?
No, and I don't get it because I know not everybody agrees with this, but I'm a phone snoop. And so, yeah, I looked in his call log, and there is a ridiculous amount, like crazy amount of calls from one girl. And I don't know a Maggie name. I don't know who she is. It's making me super nervous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would. I would feel the same way.
How long have you been married to him?
20 years.
Has he ever done anything in the past badly?
No. I mean, no. I mean, 20 years, you go through your ups and
Ebbs
downs,
and flows.
of course. But
Yeah. Okay. Hang on 1 second. So we'll come back and we'll make the call. Carolina is on the line. About to make the Roses call in Koreatown. I mean, all we have to go on is that there's a lot of calls coming in from this woman named Maggie. At least she knows her name.
Mm-hmm.
Named Maggie.
Well, you did kind of squirm a little bit when she mentioned her name.
Well, it's a really interesting tactic. When you think your spouse is cheating on you and you know the other person's name, to drop a name covertly in a sentence, as she did, to see if there's a reaction. Not go direct, but indirect.
Yeah.
And he did sort of react indirectly. So, Sissany, we're going to have you make the call. But Carolina, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay. Brian, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
And we will call him now. And what's going to happen is, so Carolina, Sissany is going to offer him some roses, and we're going to really listen to see if he sends them to you or someone else, or Maggie, if that's the woman's name that you're concerned about. And from there, we'll go a little further, and we'll ask what kind of sentiment he wants to put on the card, maybe even the words for the card, and stay very, very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. At that point, we'll all come on, but that's important, okay?
Okay.
Well, good luck,
Thank you.
Here we go.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hi, is this Alex?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Alex.
Who's this?
My name is Lauren. I'm calling from the Enchanted Florist. We're actually brand new here in Koreatown on 6th Street. Do you know where the EMC is, where they have like the Dollar Oyster happy hours?
Yeah, actually, I've been there a lot. Yeah, I know that place well.
Awesome. We're just a few blocks from there, actually. And the reason I'm calling is because we have a wonderful promotion right now that I would love to offer you. So if you just have a few moments, I would love to offer you a free dozen roses that you can send to somebody.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, but I don't understand. I mean, you're just calling people and offering free flowers?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I probably should have explained that a little bit more. So our promotion is that once a week, we have a database and we select somebody at random and we call them. And if they'd like to receive flowers to send to somebody, then we just hope that you refer us to friends and family. I don't need any credit card info, billing info, no cash, no money is involved at all. They're absolutely free. We just hope that whoever gets them likes them and you guys come back.
Well, I'm not sure, but that sounds, yeah, I mean, that's nice. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Okay, why not?
Okay, great. So what is the name of the person you'd like to send the red roses to?
Well, I guess I'll send them to Maggie.
Maggie, okay. Nice. And we have a bunch of occasion cards that you can choose from. There's love cards that have little hearts.
No, nothing like that. No, I don't want a note. But thank you. No card. Just
To Maggie.
Flowers would be great. That's terrific.
Okay, so to Maggie, and then should I just sign your name from Alex? Love Alex?
Yeah. She knows me. That'd be great.
Would you like it to say love or from?
No, just. I mean, you can put OX or something. Just
Oh, okay. A little XL. That's cute.
Alex,
Yeah.
your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. And we have your wife on the phone. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. We have your wife on the line who has asked us. My name is Ryan Seacrest. Your wife has asked us to call you because she's concerned that you are speaking to a woman named Maggie on a very regular basis. And now, Alex, you've just sent flowers to Maggie XO Alex.
Yeah, but you know what?
Who is...
Hey. First of all, stay out of my business.
I'm trying my best to. So who is Maggie?
Really, this is Maggie's. It's not. This is not your business.
Well, maybe Carolina would like to ask the same question. Carolina?
Don't blame Ryan for this. Like, my gut was right. I knew that something was going on. Like,
honey, what are you doing?
I looked at your phone the other day. I can clearly see that you are sleeping with some other woman.
I will talk to you about this when I get home. This is not what you think. Yeah, we need to talk,
not when we get home. You're talking to me about it right now.
Carolina, we need to talk about something, and it's not at all what you think.
Okay, if it's not what I
Well,
think.
What is it?
Alex, what is it then?
A little trust after 20 years.
Hold on. What is Maggie's relationship with you, Alex?
It's none of your business, Ryan.
That's my business, Alex.
No, Carolina,
Not a name
it is
calling
your
going
business,
on.
and it's my business, and we will talk about it when I get home.
But Alex, with all due respect to yours and my relationship,
we don't have a relationship.
who is Maggie, and why did you just say to your wife, it's not what you think?
It's not what you think.
But what does she think?
Sometimes in life,
What does she think?
Things are not what they appear, Ryan.
Oh, okay.
Well,
sure.
Alex,
that's why you're
You
calling
don't
her.
have a relationship.
After 20 years, you can't be
I have
honest
a
with me.
relationship with my wife for 20 years. Carolina.
And now you're throwing it down the drain with Maggie.
When I get home.
No, I want to talk about it right now. You're talking right now.
I will talk to you. It's not what
But
you
Alex,
think.
you're hysterical. Alex,
So why are you getting so
you're
mad?
acting
You get mad.
crazy.
I'm the one that gets mad.
I will explain it to you when I get home. We do need.
How about now? How about now?
No,
Before I throw all of your stuff
45
out on
million
the lawn.
people. No, it's my private business.
You are acting crazier than most people who call. So if you've got nothing to hide, then just speak to your wife.
Thank
you, Ryan. I have listened enough. I've listened to these so many times, and I knew it because whenever anybody gets defensive, you know that they're in the wrong. You know.
Yeah.
This is amazing. How many years have we been married, honey? How many years? 20 years.
20
years.
Are you throwing it away with Maggie?
Okay. We will have this talk with
Well.
our son in our living room alone.
All right.
With
Well,
your
we're
son.
gonna let you have a family meeting. And Alex, I'm sorry that it sounds like we've gotten you a little worked up today. So I'm sorry that we bothered you, but your wife just wants to know what's going on, and you're saying it's not what you think. So she thinks you're cheating. So it's not that, which is good news.
Carolina, I will talk to you when I get home about this.
Okay, Alex, I just want you to know you are legit the craziest person that's ever been on Ryan's Roses.
You know, I really don't want to say something I'll feel sorry for later, okay? So,
Ryan, you have to admit. See, he's being defensive. If he was
I've never heard any defense mechanism quite like this from a guy. But I want you guys to talk, and Alex, again, thank you. We've never heard anyone react quite like this before,
Okay.
but good luck, okay?
Carolina,
good luck. We'll
Good
let
luck.
you guys go.
Good
We'll
luck.
let you guys go. Wow. He's clearly guilty of something. You don't react like that.
No way, man. That guy was boiling.
He would. No, I don't know if he understood me, but I was saying I've never heard a reaction like that from a guy
No.
in all the years that we've been doing this.
Neither have I. That was crazy.
So is he innocent?
No.
Was that English or Tanya or what was that?
That was Tanya. Sorry, that was my
no.
knee-jerk reaction.
That was, you didn't even know your mic was open.
No, sorry.
All right, let's come.
He's guilty.
I do think legit the craziest guy I've ever heard on Orion's Roses call. And it's bold. We've had a lot of them, but I do think so. We're going to go back to it in a second. Do you agree with me that this guy is the loosest in terms of screws that we've had of a guy on Ryan's Roses? I mean, his screws are loose. Would you say he's the strangest, craziest guy I think we've talked to on Ryan's Roses?
Very angry, very strange. Actually, a lot of people on Twitter are saying, like, stop yelling at poor Ryan Seacrest. I was scared for Ryan. A lot of people have your back on this one.
He's yelling at me, and it's not nice. Listen.
It's not what you think.
But what does she think?
Sometimes in life,
What does she think?
things are not what they appear, Ryan.
Oh, okay.
Well,
sure.
Alex,
That's why you're
You
calling
don't
her.
have a relationship.
After
What-
20 years, you
I
can't be
have a
honest with me?
relationship with my wife for 20 years.
Uh-huh.
And you're throwing it down the drain with Maggie.
When I get home.
Boy, I would not want to be with him. That's rough. His tone is frightening to me. Let's go to Santa Clarita. So just to, if you missed Ryan's Roses, because I know maybe you didn't get to the car till 8:00. She found out that her husband Alex had been logging a lot of phone time with another woman named Maggie, who is this woman we all wanted to know. So we offered him the roses. He wanted to send them to Maggie with the message. Just was it OX and his name, something like that. We get him on the phone along with his wife to find out who Maggie is, and Alex, he lost it on us. Totally lost it. So, is he guilty? Is he not? What's going on with him? Antaras?
Yes, I'm here.
Good morning.
Hi, you guys.
Hi. So, what do you, first of all, do you think that man is cheating?
I honestly don't think that he's cheating, but I'm just sitting here just laughing on the inside when you addressed him, and I just had to tell him he was by far the craziest person you ever had on the radio. But honestly, I understand where she's coming from, and as a woman, women, we jump to conclusions sometimes, especially when it comes to things like this. But then I understand from his point of view, where it's like, she kept saying, how long have we been together? We've been together 20 years. And if he's never given her any kind of indication that he's cheated before or that he would ever do that to her, which it doesn't seem like it, I can understand him being upset, but as upset as he was, I guess, because she's jumping to conclusions and thinking that he's cheating, and he probably knows he's never done that or he would never do that. That's where that him becoming so irate came from. But I honestly don't think that he's cheating on her. But it is something else, and I don't know.
I mean, between you and me, I don't like him. I don't like him.
I think it's between you
I
and
think
everybody.
it's like personal now with me.
I'm not too fond of him either. Excuse me, especially when he started, saying, "That's not what you think, Ryan." And I'm like, honestly, why are you? And I understand, people's frustration and stuff when you guys finally reveal to them, but you're getting mad at the wrong person. Like, you didn't ask for him to come on the radio. Like, these women or men are setting these people up. So your frustration is aimed at the wrong person.
I
appreciate. And I think you should have came on and said something sooner.
Yeah.
As well.
Right. Well, I appreciate your call and thank you for listening to us. Enrique in Santa Clarita, what's your view on this Roses?
Hey, Ryan.
Good morning.
I think he's 100% guilty.
You do?
If you see how he uses his anger, I mean, I don't know them personally and I don't want to assume too much, but maybe if they argue and he raises his voice, the more he raises his voice, the more he becomes correct.
Interesting.
And
so you think he's? Yeah, I'm here. I'm just thinking. You think he's guilty? And Rochelle, just to bounce to Corona for a second. Thanks for calling, man. Rochelle, you actually have a really interesting theory that I'm looking. A lot of other callers do too. Tell me that theory.
So my theory is that Maggie is actually his daughter. And maybe he's been with his wife for 20 years, but maybe before they were married, he had a daughter, and maybe he just recently found out that he had a daughter, and that's why he didn't want to send like a love card. He just did the XO thing, which is like, that's appropriate for a dad to send to a daughter. And it would explain the calls, and then it would also explain why he would want to have a discussion with his wife and his son when he got home.
Very
that was
clever.
interesting.
Very clever. And, Rochelle, thanks for calling in Corona. A lot of people agree with that. Here's the man she speaks of.
Thank
None of
you.
your business, Ryan.
I get afraid when I hear him say my
Make that
name.
your text message alert.
Thank
None of
you.
your business, Ryan.
I've never heard my name like that.
I really haven't either.
Hey, Elizabeth, San Fernando, good Monday morning. How you doing?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How can I help you?
Well, I agree with Tiffany. I'm just calling because, number one, this is the most irate individual I've ever heard in my life. He was so angry. But, something good came out of it. I mean, it's none of your business, Ryan. It was hysterical. I think a bunch of us would love to have that in a ringtone.
I mean, I'm like, bro, hey, I didn't get you married and like all of a sudden have your wife upset at you. It's not, I didn't do that. I don't know if you think I did, but.
Thank
None of
you.
your
No.
business, Ryan.
Ringtone.
Ryan?
You put like 3 syllables in your
I
name.
can
I don't
see-
know how that's possible.
Alex, I can see down to your bladder the way your mouth is open.
Thank
None
you.
of your business, Ryan.
I can see all the way through his esophagus down into his body.
You can probably see his uvula moving side to side. Oh,
Gosh, man. Like, sorry for getting up today, Alex.
if
All right.
we can put that somewhere where we can retrieve it, maybe your website or
Yeah, hey,
love
let me
to have it.
ask. Hey, Mark,
Yeah.
how do we do that?
I don't know how we
Should
do
I ask
that. I
Tubbs?
think
Hey.
we might need his permission, which would be a
oh,
challenge.
jeez.
Well, I'd be happy to call Alex back and ask for permission to make that a
Thank
None of
you.
your business,
ringtone.
Ryan.
Hey, Alex, guess who this is? It's Ryan. Is this Alex? Jeez. All right. Well, thank you.
Great.
We'll work on that, Elizabeth.
All right, and thank you again for just everything you guys do. You guys are amazing.
Thank you
you.
for calling.
Bye.
Oh, gosh. Bye. I'm not a fan of his, but do you think he's cheating or not? Some do, but a very logical theory is that Maggie is his daughter that his wife did not know about. And that's why he's talking to her, and that's why he sent the flowers to her, and that's
Why he wants
possible.
and that's why he wants to incorporate the son in the conversation, maybe.
It seems possible, and I hate to say it because I don't like him, and I wouldn't rather than be cheating because then that's bad for her. But you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know that I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, either way, even he's still lying to his wife,
I know,
even if
I
it
don't
is
like
a daughter.
It's gotten personal with me.
Yeah.
Well, so there you have it. Another Ryan's Roses. I'm left baffled. We're going to do it again Thursday if there is a scenario and you want to reach out to us, Ryan at kissfm.com. All right, it is time for Ryan's Roses as a public service. If something's going down in your relationship and you are concerned, you can send us an email and we'll see if you want to go on the air to try and find out more. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband got a phone call, and when he saw it come up, he made a strange face. He claimed it was a telemarketer, but later I went back and checked his call log, and there was a call from someone named Marnie. I did some research and found a few things, and I find it odd that he would have this woman's number. So he was not truthful. Eva.
Yeah.
Eva. So he was not truthful. He said it was a telemarketer and you found out it was another woman.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
And does the name Marnie ring a bell in any way?
Well, I found out where it's from because it sounded a little familiar, and I ended up going through. I saw he was in like a group chat with a few buddies. He went out a couple of weeks ago, and her name came up. Like there wasn't a lot of specifics about it. It was just that she was going to be joining them when they all went out.
Well, you say you did
She's
some
like a friend
research
of a
and
friend.
found a few things. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
So it's vague and like, and I don't know what it is.
how long has this man been your husband?
11 years.
So long. So you.
What did you find?
But that was really it. It was just they were talking about going out because he goes out every few weeks with his buddies and stuff, and it was just that it was like a friend of one of the guys that was going was coming, and that was all that was really mentioned. There wasn't any kind of details or any kind of information on this person.
Well, unless it's an anniversary or birthday surprise, I don't like the fact that he's not telling you who was on the phone.
Exactly.
I mean, the only legit reason to say it was a telemarketer is if it's the jeweler or something. Or
Right.
the flower shop. You know what I mean? So hold on, Eva, 1 second. We're going to try and call him and see if we can find out. Yeah, so Eva sent us an email. She said that her husband got a call, and when he saw it come up, he made a strange face. He said, just to telemarketer. Turns out she finds out it's a woman named Marnie. She doesn't know much more than that, but not good, right? So, Eva, we're going to call your husband of 11 years and try and find out more. I just need you to say, Ryan, you've my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
So, Sissany is going to call him. You'll be able to hear this. And we want to find out if he sends roses to you or Marnie or anybody else. Like, who's really top of mind, you know?
Yeah.
So we'll do that now. And stay quiet until we tell him he's on the radio. His voice has been broadcast on the radio because we're going to try and get as much information as possible.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck, Eva.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, is this Ricky?
Yeah, this is Ricky. Who's this?
Hi, my name is Julie. I'm calling from the Flower Spot. We're actually a new little flower shop here in Lancaster near the Walgreens on 20th Street.
Okay.
I'm calling because we're doing a promotion. And so basically we're giving out a free dozen roses today, and you've been selected to send these to anybody that you'd like. I don't need billing info from you, any credit card info. They're absolutely free. We're just trying to promote our new business.
Oh, cool. All right. Perfect. Yeah.
Okay, so would you like to send these to somebody? I just need the name of the person that you'd like to send them to.
Oh, okay. Send it to the person's name is Marnie.
Marnie. Okay.
Yeah.
And we have a bunch of different occasion cards, like with birthday, anniversary, love. Would you like to put some hearts on the card or anything like romantic?
No, just a blank.
A blank card. Okay, we want to put a note?
No. It's just like, just send it the flowers. That's it.
Okay, and sign it from Ricky. Love Ricky.
Just Ricky.
So to Marnie from Ricky.
Ricky, this is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast right now on the radio. We have your wife, Eva, on the line, who's asked us to call you, to be honest with you. Who's Marnie?
Okay. It's just a friend.
Well, why are you sending Marnie roses over your wife?
You don't even send me roses.
Well, okay, babe. You know that you are very, I've done nothing wrong here. Like, first of all. Second, because now what you think.
Well, wait, why are you already jumping to the conclusion that somebody thinks you're doing something wrong? That sounds suspicious to me.
We didn't say that.
You're very defensive. That's strange, Ricky.
You're calling me from a radio station, and
no, but
you're already thinking there's
that was a little
wrong,
that was a little suspicious.
Listen. Like, this is just a.
Then why did you lie about her? Why did you lie about her to begin with?
It's just.
Why did you say it was a telemarketer when she called you?
Because I know how you get. You know, it's just like you're always like that, especially after our second child was born. Like you're like all paranoid. So, like last time I gave you flowers, you're like, these are not my favorite flowers. So I'm like, I'm not just gonna go through that. And this is like a free promotion, so I'm just giving it to a friend.
Ricky, can you define the friendship you have with Marnie, the one you just sent red roses to?
It's just a friend. Like we reconnected after a while. Like we met in high school, and that's it.
And you're still sending her flowers?
She was at the hospital like a month ago, so I just sent her flowers, just like kind of like.
So she was sick a month ago?
Yeah.
And you're sending her flowers just to check on her?
Now you're sending them a month later she was in the hospital? Like, that doesn't make sense. You send flowers to somebody when they're in the hospital, not afterwards. Not a month afterwards.
We didn't reconnect until like a few weeks ago. So it's just like, get better soon, but like, what am I supposed to do? Like, send you flowers so you complain later they're not your favorite flowers? Like, no, like, forget it. Like, I'm not doing anything wrong here. It's just a friend, and I just sending her, like, free flowers that I just won over a cell phone promotion.
You're not sending the flowers to your wife, and that's a problem.
Look,
You're married.
Eva.
It's been like, what do you think? How do you think that this is okay? How do you think that this looks okay?
It's okay. Like, if you wouldn't find out, honestly, it's just like, this is a harmless, sending like 3 flowers that I
Ricky,
just
how
wanted to
often
throw.
do you speak with Marnie?
Like just a couple times since we were connected. Like,
Couple times a
that's it.
what? Couple times a life? A couple times a week?
You talk a couple of times. And how come that you didn't say anything you hung out with them a couple of weeks ago when you went out with the guys?
Yeah, I went out with the guys, and like she was there, and we were connected. It's just like an old friend from high school. Like, we used to like hang out back in high school, and now we're just like, oh wow, you're
All
a
right,
dear
Ricky,
kid. Like,
this is like we're going in circles here. Eva, I don't like it, but you're the only person that can tell whether or not your husband is telling the truth or you want to believe his story here. We don't know him well enough to tell, but I don't
Babe,
like.
I'm not doing anything.
But Ricky, you said that right out of the gate here, which makes us think you are.
That's
So
so defensive.
you did. Eva, we're going to let the two of you go. That's the best we can do. Good luck, okay?
Thank you.
He's just going to keep saying the same thing, but he immediately went into defense mode there. So, judging by the lack of, I guess, anything on the card, what do you think? What do you think? All right, we have Ryan's Roses here. I don't need much time on this one. It's like the two of them are married 11 years, so that's a real marriage. And he got a phone call. He claims it was a telemarketer. Turns out it was a woman named Marnie. He sends the roses to Marnie. Bad. But he didn't really say anything on the note. Then he tells his wife, well, she's a friend, but you overreact, so I didn't really say much about her.
Ugh.
She was in the hospital, so I'm sending her get well flowers. Is he cheating? And
If they were get well flowers, write get well on the card.
he didn't say
He didn't say anything.
on the card. So I don't know if I don't think the relationship is in a very good place at all.
No.
And it's on the road to a real problem if it's not already there. Isabel, what do you think?
I don't know. I don't think he's cheating, but I don't think what he's doing is okay because I think it's making her like complain, like saying she complains about the colors of the flowers, blah blah blah. Because I think it makes her like doubt her reaction, and she's having a reaction for a reason, like it's her intuition or whatever. It's not cool. It's not his wife.
Not only that, if we really go back and put a stopwatch to when we told him he was on the air and when he said, "Oh, I'm not doing anything wrong," he was way too defensively guilty before he even understood what was happening, which makes me think he's guilty.
Oh my God, totally. I mean, if I were his wife, that would be a huge red flag for me too.
It's a case of who smelt it, dealt it, you know?
It kind of is.
Yeah,
true.
it kind of is.
All right. Well, thanks for calling.
Thanks.
It's almost like he's hoping to get with Marnie. He was hoping to open the door with Marnie, and he just seems so frustrated with his current situation. Not good. Badness. I just think that he didn't say much on the note. He was defensive. Whether or not he's cheating yet, they're not on a path. It doesn't sound like they're on the right path for success in that marriage.
They don't sound in love at all.
It's just not a good relationship. Not if it's not good. It's time for Ryan's Roses. This is the way this will work. We're about to get into the public service of this Ryan's Roses, and afterwards we will clear the phone lines if you want to talk about it. Dear Ryan and Sissany, out of Sherman Oaks, my husband has been cheating, at least emotionally. I want to know if he's cheating physically as well. One of his best friends is a woman, which has been fine. She was a groomsman in our wedding, and they've always had a very close relationship. They confide in each other. Well, this woman, she recently entered a long-term relationship, and he has been there for her. But something feels different this time. Maybe I've watched too many romantic comedies in my life, but I feel like they've finally fallen for each other. So almost as if the best friend's now available, and the husband's falling for the best friend. Not great. So, Layla, I will say that we have done 4,000 of these Ryan's Roses, and I would trust your gut on this. I hate to say it, but I think your gut on this is probably right because you know him, you know her, you know that you feel already that he's emotionally not with you. And I think that you're probably right, but we want to make the call. Is there anything else we need to know about this woman? They have been platonic friends, you say, for a long time?
Yeah, I mean, they've known each other forever. She was like a groomsman in our wedding on his side. So I know they have a
And
very
you were
close
cool.
friendship.
You were cool.
Yeah, I wanted if she's important to him, I want her to know that she's also important to me, and I want to make sure that she feels it was important that he knew that I trusted him.
Do you ever hang out with her one-on-one? Do you guys text each other?
No, we never really had that kind of a friendship, and it's also, you know, he's just always going to be his friend, not my friend, you know, but I wanted her to feel comfortable.
Do you think that maybe because she's now single, this connection has gone farther? Is that what you're worried about?
That is the thing. That's something that caused it just felt like a shift was when she got single. And I know, like, you know, they help each other out emotionally, but it's just the fact that it's a romantic relationship that she's recovering from and he's filling that void, it just makes me nervous because he is a really caring person. And I could just see that turning. I'm worried it's something bad's happened.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to put you on hold. We'll come back and make the call. He's cheating. If she feels this, she's right. I just seen this so many times.
It's just so weird to me that she's not close with that woman. You know what I mean?
It's making sense. Let's come back. All right, we are making this call now. Layla, Sherman Oaks. She's got a husband who's got a woman as a best friend. And this woman broke up with her boyfriend. And her husband has been the shoulder to cry on. And she thinks for sure her husband's emotionally connected to this best friend woman. This woman was in the wedding as a groomsman, by the way. That's how close her husband and this woman are. Mm-hmm. And she senses that he's for sure emotionally. And she's worried that he's acting different now. And now that she's single, it's more than that. And I think she's probably right.
Well, let's see. We don't know.
So here's what we're going to do. We'll put her on the air, and you know what to ask, and then we're going to make the call to her husband. So, Layla, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
So we're going to make this call. Sissany is actually going to offer him some roses, and we want to see his reaction to who he sends them to and then what he writes on the card, okay?
Okay.
So bear with us. Don't say anything until we tell him that his voice is being broadcast on the radio, and that's when we should all come in. So good luck, and here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this David?
Yeah, who's this?
Hi, David. My name is Candace. I'm calling from Candy's Sweet Blooms. We're actually a new flower shop right here in Sherman Oaks on Ventura. How you doing this morning?
I'm good. What's going on?
Well, the reason I'm calling is because we have a wonderful promotion that we're doing right now. I would love to offer this to you. It's absolutely free. I don't need credit card info or billing info, anything like that from you. It's a dozen roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like, and they would receive them by lunchtime today.
Okay. Is this from like a win or something? Did I win something?
No, we're just doing a promotion where like once a week we pick somebody to give out free roses to, and you can just send them to anybody that you'd like, and you can put a note on there as well. They're free. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family in the future.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sure. And you said you don't need a credit card or anything. Just
Nothing.
The name?
Just the name of. We can start with the name of the person you want to send them to.
Yeah. Okay. Her name is Veronica.
Veronica.
Yeah. Normal spelling.
Yeah, that's my mother-in-law's name.
Can I put a note on there?
Yeah, let's put a note on there.
Just put. We'll get through this.
We'll get through this.
Yeah. We'll get through this. We will get through this.
We will get through this. Okay.
David, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. It's Ryan Seacrest. I have your wife, Layla, on the phone. Layla, is Veronica the name of this best friend?
Yeah, it is.
David,
what?
David, just your wife will explain later, but she's reached out to us because she thinks that you are cheating on her with your friend Veronica. True?
Wait. What is this? What's going on?
Layla, ask him.
Are you cheating on me with Veronica?
What? No, Layla. What do you?
Then why are you sending her flowers? I know you're close, but something's changed, and I need to know.
Nothing has changed. She just got out of a very, very, very tough relationship. So what does it matter? Like, I mean, I've always been there for her. So why is this an issue now? I don't get, because it sounds like you're making a big deal out of this, and I need to know, like, what's going on here.
I don't know what's going on. It's just intuition. But it's my gut. My gut is telling me that something weird is going on, and you're sending her these flowers, and I know that she's going through a hard time. But like, also, I'm your wife, and like, maybe you should think about having even like hesitated and thought about sending them to the woman that you are going to spend your life with.
So you want me to send you flowers too? I mean, she's going through something really hard right now. I don't understand what's happening right now.
It's just interesting that your wife is not top of mind.
What do you mean my wife is not top? What is this? Like,
hold on, David. Really, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Important you understand. We'll explain later. But Layla believes you're emotionally cheating with Veronica. Are you?
No, I'm there for her because she's going through a tough time right now.
Okay, then Layla, are you jealous of the connection that he has with Veronica?
No, I've never had a problem with it before. Like, I was happy to have her in our wedding because I know how much she means to him. But the energy of it has changed. The nature of the comforting has changed, and it just feels like, I don't know. It just feels like they're falling for each other.
What? No.
So,
not.
David, is there a chance that this is happening?
No, there is not. We have always been close, and we are always going to be close. But I'm not cheating on you with her. That's insane, and I don't get why this is such an issue now all of a sudden. And I really do need to know if this is like going to be a continuation or something. Like, if this is going to be an issue with us, then I don't know. We need to talk further about that.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It bothers me.
What if it is an issue?
Yeah, is that an ultimatum?
Yeah, are you saying that you choose your best friend over your wife?
I am not saying anything right now. I'm trying to ask my wife a question here, and honestly, I don't know if this is something that I need to broadcast over, whatever radio station this is. So,
well, David, it's not necessary to broadcast this. Let me put you both on hold, and you guys can take it from here. So,
he's defensive.
I believe him now.
No.
I do. Sorry, I thought Layla was right with her gut, but I believe him now.
I don't.
I think for some reason she's not comfortable with the friendship. Yeah, for some reason she's now not comfortable with the closeness that he's got with this.
Maybe it's
female
because
girlfriend.
he's spending more time with this girl than he is with her, and that would
I went into
bother
this thinking
me too.
She's right, but I think I believe David.
She has
a
a right to have a problem with that relationship.
She has a right,
even if he hasn't cheated. She has a right to say, "Hey, you know what? I'm having problems."
We're not here for that. We're here to find out if he cheated. I don't think he cheated.
What is it called? Micro cheating? He's micro cheating.
So he's not being a good friend. He's micro cheating. What's the difference between micro cheating and good friending?
This is going to end bad.
It's not necessarily going to end bad if they fix it. Like, if she's jealous of the friendship, then let's
that
get it all
friendship
out
has
there.
to go away.
We'll come back. So Layla, and the note is becoming the smoking gun in the call here. And one contraction, not you'll get through this. We'll get through this. All right. So Layla believed that her husband, David, was emotionally cheating with his friend, Veronica. Long story short, he's got a female friend. They're tight. She was actually a groom's person in the wedding. Now she broke up with her boyfriend or whoever she was dating or with. And were they married? She had a boyfriend, right?
Boyfriend, I believe.
Boyfriend. So anyway, she's now single. And he's the shoulder that she's crying on.
And
her,
apparently
Layla's husband.
sending flowers to.
Well, he sent flowers to and said, we'll get through this. Now, should his wife be top of mind? Yes. Should his wife be included in knowing that his female friend's going through stuff? Yes.
Of course.
But I don't know that based on the call, we can tell if he's cheating or not. He seemingly is being a good friend to this woman. Listen.
I'm not cheating on you with her. That's insane. And I don't get why this is such an issue now all of a sudden. And I really do need to know if this is like going to be a continuation or something. Like if this is going to be an issue with us, then I don't know. We need to talk further about that.
I didn't like that.
I didn't love that part, but
He should be more sensitive. He should be like, oh my gosh, I had no idea you felt like this.
True.
You know,
That's true.
I will include you more in our conversations. Like, I hate that we've been shutting you out. Like, he was just so aggressive.
True. I went in thinking this guy's cheating. I came out of it unsure, thinking he's not, actually. So Nicole is on in Garden Grove. Go ahead, Nicole. What do you make of it?
Hey, good morning, guys. I definitely, I'm with Ryan. I don't think that he's cheating. I think that, put yourself, imagine yourself in that situation, right? Your husband's best friend breaks up with her boyfriend. So that would make me insecure because then I'd be like, whoa, you're spending a lot of time with this person who's now single.
Mm-hmm.
So
But that means we
I
don't
feel
trust our husband now.
Right. Well, but you have to see, like, it's human nature to be insecure. And then, like he's sending her flowers and not the wife. And I fully think that and believe that husbands and wives should be best friends.
Yeah, well, that's...
You should have a best friend that's
That's the best.
not your wife or your significant other, right?
Yeah, and I mean, this woman was she was a groomsman, essentially, So
Yes.
it's a unique...
That relationship is great. And, and it is a unique situation because it's, opposite sex type thing. But, I hope Layla can be secure enough and, in their marriage that that she can know that they can make it through this.
Yeah.
And I think the note should have said, I hope you'll get through this, or I pray, or like, I know you will.
And instead of saying,
Right.
we'll get through this, I hope, or I know you'll get through this would have been better.
Exactly.
On
I
that
wish
note.
we would have known how he signed the
Thanks,
card.
Nicole. Listen, I think the broader issue is when you marry someone and their dearest friend might be a member of the opposite sex or someone that on a blank slate they could pursue, but they were friends with them. Like, I have female friends that I've been friends with for so long that are part of the package.
And that's fine.
You know what I mean?
But include them into your new package.
Yeah, I do. I do.
Have them be friends. Have them exchange numbers. Have them go out by themselves.
And they are, and I think that's what makes it cool.
Exactly.
They're also married.
That wasn't happening here.
Right.
She said she never hung out with her that much. She wasn't that close with her.
So let me ask Mary. Mary's in Newport Beach. Lucky.
I know.
Mary.
Hi, yes.
Good morning.
Ryan, good morning. No, the note connotes he has some involvement in what's going on. The we'll get through this. It isn't something minor. It wasn't a slip of the tongue. He actually said it to you guys twice. Like, we'll get through this, and then you clarified this scene. He said, we will get through this. There's something that he's involved in. I don't think she's crazy. I think she does have something to go on with her gut. She needs to listen to her gut. And with him giving that really passive-aggressive ultimatum, that's gaslighting. He's making her feel like she's crazy if she doesn't support their relationship, and that's really bad. That's wrong. He has... unintentionally, he hasn't said it out loud, but he's definitely choosing the best friend over his wife right now. And he's making her feel that way, and that's wrong in any marriage.
He is.
And do you think he's cheating?
I wasn't sure because there's not like a physicality aspect yet, right? Right? We can't prove that, but what we can emotionally, something's going on. And that's for sure. I mean, I really feel that way. But we will, I don't know. I mean,
It's not great. Not the right choice of words, for sure.
No, something's going on. I feel like something has maybe changed, and that is what she's feeling. That's what Layla's feeling. That change has happened in the relationship.
Okay. Well, thank you. This is insightful. We appreciate you calling, Mary, in Newport Beach. Trenton, lay it on us. You are in the same situation where you have a best friend that's a female and a wife. What happened?
Yeah, well, my situation wasn't exactly the same, but in my experience, I felt myself getting closer to my friend, and emotionally, you could say I cheated, but when I felt the feelings and the physical attraction coming, I actually ended it because, I have a 2-year-old autistic son, my wife, that we were having rough times, but luckily I took the high road.
And how did your wife respond to that?
Well, she never knew how close I was getting. So that's where my situation is a little bit different.
Yeah, and you with your wife now still?
Yes.
And do you feel guilty in what you had with your friend?
Yes.
And is your friend speaking to you anymore?
Very little. It's more of a casual friendship, more so than as close as we were.
I want to get Sisney's take on this because I think a lot of people get to that point, and I think you did a very good thing.
Yeah,
and
I
the
think
right
you did.
thing.
You did the right thing.
And I think people would be lying if they said in an ebb in their relationship that doesn't happen, but they don't act on it, and you didn't.
And thank you for calling us and sharing the story.
Being as defensive as he is, it leads me to believe that if he hasn't already cheated, he's definitely thought about it. Yeah. And with the ultimatum given his wife, it's almost like an out. That way, he can start the physical without feeling as guilty.
Which is so selfish. All right.
So selfish.
Trenton, you're a good guy. Thanks for calling, buddy.
I appreciate it. Love you guys.
Love you.
Love you too.
All right. See ya. I like to get a couple I love yous in the morning. Just out of my system. You know what I mean? Like, not that
nice.
I like to give it. Like, I like to give a little Trenton I love you. It's nice. Every hour, I'd like to dish out an I love you. And so I think the question is he cheating? Or is he being a good friend to this woman?
He sent the flowers to her. I think
that could be considered a good friend.
He wrote, "We'll get through this."
Not the best choice of words.
Super sexy sounding.
Not the best choice of words. I'm just saying. So let's just go to Hemet, because when in doubt, Hemet can resolve.
Yeah.
Hemet, are you at the center of Hemet, Brianna?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Would you give us a ruling on this? What do you think?
He's a narcissist. I don't like how he totally just he was trying to flip it on her like she was the crazy one.
Yeah, I know.
Huh. You don't think he was trying to be a good friend?
But his wife should be his friend.
I agree.
He's not being a good husband. I'll tell you that much.
No. The thing is, he needs to just put the shoes on the other foot. If it was the other way around, how would he feel?
I think that's fair. I think it's fair to leave it at that. Thank you. He should step into her viewpoint and see things how she's seeing it, and then move forward.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. This is going to be interesting. It says, "Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband is cheating. I know it for a fact. He's coming home late and he's saying he either stayed at work or went to a happy hour with his coworkers. The other night, he got a text at 2 a.m. He quickly got up to check it. He did not realize I was awake too. I just need to know who it is. Is it a stranger? Or is it someone right under my nose, like my best friend?" That is cynical.
Best friend.
Megan, thank you for listening. I appreciate you sending us this email. I'm sorry that you feel like your husband is cheating, but let's take that moment and take a little further. Do you honestly believe that the man that you married, the man that you said you'd spend the rest of your life with, and you could actually go behind your back and cheat on you with your best friend?
I mean, I don't know who it's with.
But you say in your note, could it be your best friend?
It could be. That's what I need to know.
But do you believe that your best friend would do that to you?
Why do you have that feeling?
I mean, I hope she wouldn't. But for me, that's where the anxiety is kicking in. It's not. I know that he's cheating. I just need to know who it's with. And I would really hope that she wouldn't. But they've always had a little bit of chemistry. And so that's where my mind is going, and that's the question I need answered.
Well, we're going to get the answer for you, but I'm just shocked that you in your head could even accept that as a possible option when you're talking about your husband and your best friend. But hang on one second. We'll make the call to him next. So, Megan, is on the line. She says, I know my husband's cheating. She wants to know who it's with. Megan, how long have you been married to this man?
About 8 years.
And you think it could be anybody from a stranger to your own best friend, possibly?
Possibly, yes. I mean, I'm almost hoping it's a stranger, so it's not like a double betrayal. But
Can you tell me what your best friend's name is?
Sarah.
Do you have kids?
We have 2.
Been married 8 years. And so you found the other night he got a text at 2 a.m. and he got up to check it. He didn't realize you were awake. What'd you see?
Well, he didn't realize I was awake. He saw, he jumped up. I saw him jump up out of bed, grab the phone, and run out of the room.
Could you see what was on the phone?
No, I just saw the screen glowing, but it's just like bizarre behavior.
But when he came back to the room, did you say anything?
You didn't ask him?
No, he thought I was asleep. Like, I just laid there still.
Okay, got it. All right. Well, here we're going to do it now. We're going to call him. Megan, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
We're going to call him. Sissy's going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends him to and what he puts on the card. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Will do.
All right, good luck.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Nick.
This is?
Hi, Nick. My name's Michelle. I'm calling from a Classic Bloom. We're a new flower shop right inside the Sylmar Plaza on Gladstone.
Okay.
I'm calling because we're having a wonderful promotion, and I hope you'd be interested in it. Basically, we're offering free dozen roses that you can send to anybody today. They're absolutely free. We don't need billing info, credit card info, cash, anything like that. Just the name of the person you want to send them to.
I think I'm good. I'm going to pass. I appreciate it, but I'm...
Oh, are you sure? It's free roses. We pick somebody at random every single week, and you're the one that was selected this week. And so you can send them to anybody and put a smile on someone's face.
Yeah, I think maybe you just caught me off guard, but I think I'm gonna still pass. I appreciate
Sure?
it. No offense. Yeah.
I have like a girlfriend or a wife or mom, anybody you want to send some flowers to? You'd be doing me a favor because honestly, you're like the 5th person that said no already today, and I'm really trying to just get these out. My boss is on my case.
Yeah, I got you. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I think I'm not your guy.
Hey, Nick, before you hang up, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. My name is Ryan Seacrest. That is Sissany. And we have your wife on the phone who thinks you're cheating on her. Are you?
Just be honest, Nick.
Wait.
Make sense of it later. Just, are you cheating on your wife?
No.
Okay, she thinks you are because you got up out of bed, 2 a.m., you've been acting strange, you read a text, so she thinks you are. Why do you think she thinks you are?
I have no idea. These things are not have nothing to do with cheating. I'm busy. I'm stressed out.
Well, who was texting you the other night at 2 a.m.?
It was actually a coworker of mine, and we've got some big project coming up. So
2 a.m.
Silly. This is yes. Look, I wouldn't have normally responded, but I happened to be awake because I was having a hard time sleeping. So why not? Who cares? This is ridiculous. I've given you no reason to feel this way.
It's not true. We never talk anymore. We're like never alone together. We like watch TV side by side and don't communicate whatsoever. Like that's the extent of the amount of time we spend together. You're getting random texts at 2 a.m. and jumping out of bed for them. You are giving me reasons to suspect this.
Okay. Well, agree to disagree, I guess.
Well, I will say that, your wife, Megan, she does believe you're cheating. I will say that Sissany, she thinks you're cheating. I will say...
Well, I don't know, actually.
Well, I can tell by the look on your face that you don't believe him. I'm asking another. Patty, she's listening. She thinks you're cheating. Tanya, she thinks you're cheating. So, Nick, come on. What's going on? Why do all of them think you're cheating?
I have no idea.
Well, it sounds like they think it sounds like you are.
Who is this coworker? Is she male, female? Has your wife met them?
I have male and female coworkers. You know what? I'm going to tell you what this is. This is garbage because she is projecting her lack of trust or whatever onto me because she's the one who's cheated in the past, not me. So she's the one, if anything, who we should be suspicious
Megan,
of.
is that true?
Now.
Megan?
Okay.
Is that true?
I can't believe you're throwing that in my face. Yes, it was before we got married, and that is why I know the signs to look for, and I completely learned my lesson.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on for a second. Are you just insecure that he might retaliate because you did it to him?
I mean, no, not 8 years later. I'm not going to say I never felt that way, but we dealt with it. We went to therapy. It was all before we got married.
But Nick, did you ever forgive her for that? Nick, did you honestly forgive her for that?
Honestly, I think I forgave her. I did forgive her. You don't forget that. I don't know what to say. You don't forget that. And then when all of a sudden she's expecting me to go above and beyond to make this sort of effort to spice up the romance this far into our relationship, it seems like just kind of unfair. And so when I feel that way, I guess then my mind just jumps back to I was cheated on.
Okay.
I deserve this crap.
So
wow, even 8 years later.
Megan, you cheated on Nick before you got married. Nick, you've got some sort of behavior that makes her think you're cheating on her. You're telling me you're not?
I swear I'm not. I'm
All
not.
right, then Megan, are you projecting?
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I know what I'm seeing because I've lived it, but I don't think I'm projecting. My wish is not that he's cheating.
Where does your best friend tie into all this, Sarah? Why'd you even think it could be her?
Because they've always had a little, they've always gotten along really well. They worked together years ago, and he would always talk about how funny she is, and lately they've both been distant, and I don't know.
Let me tell you why that's stupid, though, because Sarah's the only reason that we're still together, because she helped me realize that she convinced me that you weren't never going to cheat again, and that's the only reason we're still together. So, once again, you're taking somebody who cares about you and looking out for you, and you're in your mind, you're turning them into some kind of bad guy when they're not.
Oh, this is messy. Yeah. All right. Hang on, both of you. All right. Well, I don't think Nick's cheating now.
I don't think so either.
But I mean, look, she maybe did something before they got married. So we don't know that she's done anything wrong either, really. But it sounds like he hasn't really forgiven her for that. And Megan sounds like she doesn't give... You know what? Megan hasn't forgiven herself for cheating, which is why she's acting like this. And he, too, hasn't forgiven her either. They shouldn't have gotten married. They shouldn't have gotten married.
Wow.
They shouldn't have gotten married.
In 8 years, 2 kids, all of this just still festering.
It's still resentment. It's still... They shouldn't have gotten married. All right, Ryan's Roses. I see you. Megan certain that her husband, Nick, cheating. And there's so much more that just happened. I really think, if you missed the Ryan's Roses, so I wonder if we're not tricked like this more often. She calls or writes to us, and then we call her, Megan, and she says, hey, my husband is cheating. I know for fact. So we call him. He hems, he haws. He haws, he hems. He doesn't want to send the roses to anybody. And then we explain, hey, your wife wants us to call because she knows you're cheating. And he says, well, why don't you ask her about her cheating? So she cheated before they got married. And he said that she's projecting that he's not cheating. And I start to think as the call went on, I don't think he's cheating. I think he resents his wife for cheating before they got married, and I think that she hasn't forgiven herself for cheating, and others are saying she actually wants to cheat again, so she's throwing out a smokescreen.
That's crazy.
Beth, how are you, Mission Viejo?
I'm doing well, Ryan. How are you?
Well, my right shoulder has a little inflammation. Other than that, I'm good.
Ryan, don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself.
All right. Thank you for checking. What did you think of this, Roses? Because I'm starting to think he's not cheating and she is, and he resents it, and she has not forgiven herself for doing it.
Ryan, he's totally cheating, and you let him off the hook way too easy.
How can you say that?
There are a couple questions you should ask him. Number one, are you willing to show your wife the text that you got 2 a.m? Because that obviously looks bad.
It does look bad. That is not
yes.
good.
Number two, you say that for the past 8 years, because she cheated on you, that you have been unable to be a good husband. But she's noticed recent changes in behavior. So sometimes the simplest explanation is the right one. He's cheating, and you're normally a better detective than that. But we love you anyway.
All right. Well, I'm sore.
Well, he has a hurt shoulder, so
yeah, you're only getting one shoulder.
You weren't on your A game. It's okay.
Yeah, it's not his A game right now.
I still love
it's
you.
not my A game, Sissany. It's just I have a hurt shoulder. All right. Well, thank you for
you're
calling.
Off.
I'm not off.
I'm trying to.
We're not playing boxing. We're playing DJ.
I'm trying to help you out right now.
How is that helping?
By saying that your shoulder hurts, so all of your focus is on the pain that you're experiencing there. You weren't able to detect and ask all these great questions like you usually do.
You didn't say all that. You said you're not on your A game.
I'm done.
Jeez. Nell, to the rescue. Nell in Los Angeles, go ahead. You're on with us.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Nell. Go ahead.
So I've been listening to you guys for a really long time, and one thing I've noticed, Ryan, is every time somebody calls and you guys find out that the caller actually cheated, you become really judgmental, and you almost give the significant other that you're calling like an out. Like in this case, 100% Nick's cheating. If he wasn't cheating, I mean, the first thing he'd say is, babe, let me show you the text message or the call. You can look at it. You can check it out. At this point, it's probably gone. It's probably deleted. So he wasn't quick enough to explain himself. But clearly they've had issues and they've gone to therapy. So when you start to like get judgmental, and I think this is just like, as soon as you hear, like right now you said, I wonder if we're being tricked. Well, I don't think it's a trick. I think when people come out and say, yeah, I've cheated before, you become judgmental towards them and you give the caller an out, the other person. It's like, well, yeah, you're right. Why don't we talk about them cheating? And it like diverts the entire issue to now the person who's trying to get help from you as opposed to, trying to figure out the truth.
Well, all right. So I think you have a very good point, and I will say I am guilty of, I don't know if it's as judgmental as I think I get distracted by them saying it, and then I end up on that track.
Yeah.
Right. It's true, but I think it skips the issue at hand. And
so do you...
the other person an out.
All right. So forgive me for that mistake, but do you think he is cheating? You say you do.
I do because, I'm married. My husband works late hours. I hear his phone go off on emails and texts at night. And, because they have long hours. They keep long hours. But when you ask him, are you cheating? Why are you getting calls at 2 a.m.? All he could have said was, babe, I'll show you. You can look at my phone. Like, next time that happens, why don't you just ask me if you have an issue with it?
That makes sense.
To answer your question. And
that
when you
makes
asked him, when he said, and then I think it was Tanya who asked, is it a male or a female? He said, well, I have multiple coworkers, male and female. He totally just diverted your question.
Yeah, he didn't answer the question.
Yeah.
Well,
he was trying to build his excuse in the story later on. Yeah.
Well, Sisney didn't do anything wrong either? Or didn't she do something wrong?
I asked him if it was a female coworker.
Yeah, Sisney. Yeah, there you go. So he totally skipped it. He's like, well, I have male and female coworkers, so
all right. Well,
he took it and he ran with it.
All right, I understand. I got distracted. Forgive me for that. Thank you for calling.
That's okay.
I like that we have this kind of relationship now. We've never met, and yet you've put me into the corner. I like it. It's good. I play boxing.
You guys. I listen to you guys all the time. And Tanya, you're right. It's called just box. You don't play box.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, FYI, the guys at Everybody Fights, the name of the place, say they play boxing. George Foreman's kid was in there at the time when they said it. Okay? Thanks for calling, Mel. All right, let me play this clip. Let me play this clip from Ryan's Roses, and then we have to move on. Oh, Nicole hung up. All right, so let's take. Is it D? Let's take D. D is Nicole's done with it. She's over it. She was holding. She said, "You know what? I got to go to work." So
He's been over an hour at this point.
well, look, there are a lot of things going on here. A lot of things going on. So, it's Simi Valley. We're going to take him. Guy, weighing in on this. Real short. Megan writes to us saying, "I know my husband's cheating." So we get him on the phone.
This is garbage because she is projecting her lack of trust or whatever onto me because she's the one who's cheated in the past, not me. So she's the one, if anything, who we should be suspicious of.
Megan, is that true?
Now.
Megan,
Okay.
is that true?
I can't believe you're throwing that in my face. Yes, it was before we got married.
So now, when it happened, I thought, oh gosh, well, all right, he's not cheating. She did it, and that's what this is all about.
But she did it almost a decade ago. For him to bring it up.
Well, he still resents it.
Yeah.
He hasn't forgiven her, Sissany.
Yeah, clearly.
And I don't know that I could.
That's on him, though. He decided to marry her after that.
So he did. Now, she's got trouble, too, because I don't think she's let it go. She hasn't forgiven herself. She hasn't moved on either. It's kind of where we were. And a lot of us are calling, saying, he's cheating. And I'm saying, I don't know if I can say that. Hello, is it D or D's?
D's.
First name?
Ed.
Check it. I know another one. All right, Simi Valley. So go.
Not Rick, no relation.
Okay, well, last name though. That's close. Go ahead.
Yeah. So when I was young, and I was engaged to my wife, I made some mistakes and I cheated on her. I did a stupid thing.
Mm-hmm.
And life is full of opportunities to make up for those mistakes. She forgave me. We got married. I'm happily married, going on my 18th year, 3 kids.
Congrats.
I can't say enough great things about her. But one thing that's true about anybody that's ever been cheated on is the person that did the cheating doesn't forgive themselves. And the person that got cheated on never forgets. Now, here's the thing about the person that got cheated on. They're not going to cheat because they know how destructive it feels. This guy knows exactly how it feels to be cheated on. And it's not a good feeling. It hurts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You feel betrayed by the person that you're closest to. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to ever relive that. He's not going to cheat on her. I'm not even going to get revenge.
Interesting.
I sure as hell am never going to cheat on my wife again. No way, no sir.
Well, do you think? So I have two thoughts. One, well, a guy, he could cheat on her as revenge.
Yeah, but that's not going to make him feel better. It's not going to make her feel better. And first off, a text at 2:00 in the morning, that's not proof that you cheated. That's proof that somebody has no courtesy.
Yeah, that's true. Or they're in a different time zone. How about that one?
That's true.
Like when I'm in New York, I send the whole staff here emails. Man, they're coming in 1, 2, 3, 4 in the morning for
really
them,
are.
but not for me. For me, it's 5 in the morning my time.
You need sleep, Ryan. That's the truth.
Sleep. What? How do you spell that? I don't even know what it is.
For the busiest man in the world, I don't know.
And these. The other thing I want to ask you is, do you think your marriage is better because you cheated?
I think my marriage is better because I'm honest with my wife.
And you learned.
Because I spend the time to talk to her and listen to her and care for her. And what he said, where he went wrong, in my opinion, is when she wants me to spice up the marriage, all I think of is her cheating. He needs to get over it. He needs to take a deep breath and forgive her and let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you hold on to it and it festers, you're just going to resent her for the rest of your life. Their marriage isn't going to last. It's going to fall apart. The other part of it is she needs to get over it.
Right.
Well, look at D's in Simi Valley.
I know.
D's sleaze right there. I love it. Well, thank you, my brother, for calling. You take care, okay?
No problem. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. I feel like he sounds like a good guy.
And he knows what he's talking about.
Isn't it amazing? Isn't it funny how we think we can judge someone in 45 seconds just by hearing their voice over the phone?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he did cheat, so not great. But I feel like he learned, and he seems like a genuine guy.
Yeah, 18 years married, 3
Right.
kids.
Right. So we completely think that we're his best friend after talking to him for 1 minute. All right.
Are we lonely?
When you say we.
Like me, you, Tanya. Is that why?
I'm
Is that why we
well,
think that?
I'm
'Cause we're so
good.
lonely. We're like, oh, he's our best friend now.
I'm good. Susan, you're good. Tanya? She's good.
Get good.
All right. So, is he cheating or not?
I don't know because he wasn't so aggressive. I mean, compared to the Ryan Roses guy from Monday, like this guy was a treat, I felt.
And Candy, are you there, Candy?
I am.
What do you think Megan should do?
I think she should look at her phone bill
And see who he's talking to at 2 a.m.
at 2
Or
a.m.
texting.
Absolutely.
Well, that might be the best
Or
way
the
to
text
find.
message at that point.
Yeah, that might be the best. So do you
Yeah,
think, from what you heard just now, did you think he's cheating?
I'm leaning towards yes. I'm still undecided.
Okay, all right. Well, we've got, well, thanks for calling. A lot of people are undecided on that one.